Crate and Barrel is a home decor store that opened in 1962. I want to also thank you for your suggestion.
Thank you. This is gorgeous. Is that popcorn?
Oh, yes. Isn't it pretty?
There's cranberry sauce?
Aw. I tried a few. Yes, number 37.
Wow, that was amazing.
I've had a little practice. That's why we practice. Make this season merry and just right.
Gordon and Carol Siegel opened the first Crate and Barrel store on December 7th, 1962. Gordon was inspired to open a store while doing the dishes at home one day. While he was stood admiring the beauty of a piece of imported German china dripping in his hand, Siegel mulled the fact that reasonably priced but classy items for the kitchen were not readily available to the Chicago consumer. With the St. Louis Seaway newly opened, the Siegels got the idea to have European goods shipped straight to Chicago, where they could be sold directly to the public. In this way, importers and wholesalers could be bypassed, allowing the fledgling merchants to keep prices in check. With their life savings of $12,000, plus $5,000 borrowed from Gordon's father, a successful Chicago restaurateur and caterer, the Siegels went into business in spite of their complete lack of experience in either importing or retailing. The first Crate and Barrel store was opened in a former elevator factory in Old Town, an area of Chicago in the process of gentrification. The store was put together in a mere 2 weeks. By opening day, Crate and Barrel consisted mainly of a big room, one employee, and a bunch of merchandise. Even the cash register had not yet arrived. With no tables or display cases available, the goods, mainly plates, glassware, and cookware, were stacked on overturned packing crates and barrels. From the necessity of the company's humble beginning came the chain's now household name. The Siegels' inexperience showed in the first few months of operation. In the first month alone, the store sold $8,000 worth of merchandise. The following month, however, this figure was cut in half. Sales fell by 50% again the month after that. As customers began to discover Crate and Barrel, the Siegels became interested in a broader range of products that those that had been seen and used personally and had shipped in quantity to Chicago. A key to the company's early survival was Gordon Siegel's ability to concoct unique and advantageous leasing agreements with landlords. In 1968, the Siegels opened their second store in the Plaza del Lago shopping center in suburban Wilmette, Illinois, and third in Oak Brook, Illinois in 1971. Its first store outside of the Chicago area opened in Chestnut Hill in Massachusetts in 1977. By the middle of the 1970s, the chain was beginning to receive widespread attention for its unique marketing style and the quality of its ware. Over the course of the next few years, Crate and Barrel began its nationwide expansion, propelled by its sterling reputation among the growing class of young adults with money to spend, otherwise known as yuppies. In 1981, Crate and Barrel tried its hand at retail furniture sales for the first time. By 1985, the chain had grown to 17 stores, generating about $50 million in sales and employing 600 workers. In the middle part of the 1980s, Crate and Barrel found that the taste of its customers had become somewhat more expensive. When the company first began to sell furniture, the emphasis was on glass, chrome, and black leather, in keeping with the clean, basic look of its tabletop merchandise. it soon became clear that its young, relatively affluent clientele wanted more classic, comfortable furniture and was willing to pay higher prices for it. Crate & Barrel doubled its sales over the next few years, passing the $100 million mark in 1989. By this time, the chain had 27 stores. In March of 1995, it opened its first New York location, its 59th store in Manhattan. In 1988, Crate & Barrel sold its majority stake of its company to German mail-order company the Otto Group. The company now had its financing to increase its rate of expansion. By 2002, it had grown to approximately 100 locations and over 135 locations by late 2004. In May of 2008, founder Gordon Siegel stepped down as CEO of the company. The Otto Group became the sole owner in 2011. In January of 2018, Crate & Barrel's flagship store, located in Chicago on Michigan Avenue in the Magnificent Mile, closed. The building became the world's largest Starbucks coffee roastery and retail space. Don't get me wrong, Starbucks has great coffee, but really? Doesn't it seem a little like overkill? I mean, look how big this place is for a coffee shop, but I guess it's a roastery also. Today, there are over 93 Crate & Barrel stores, including 10 outlets in the United States and Canada. So what are your favorite memories of this place? Leave a comment or a suggestion for a future video below. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you just watched my video, thanks for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe to Eric C. Productions.